Yeah, guys, I have a crazy story. You won't believe it.
What?
Yeah,
No, Rush.
Yeah,
no,
it's pretty
Rush.
pretty
We're
good.
not starting with. Okay.
No, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
You ready, Maaz?
There we go. Yep. No, that's you're not gonna. Whatever I say, you're gonna keep going. So let's just keep going.
So we should bring back the podcast.
No, I don't want to.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, that's a bad idea. Welcome everybody to the Voice Chat Podcast, episode 51. My name is Maaz from TheAMaazing.
I'm Laddi.
I'm Invader.
Damn, it has been a while since we've done that.
It feels so
insane.
good.
Yeah, it kind of makes me smile a little bit. That's good.
I'm a little happy boy. I'm dancing. I'm doing a little dance.
Hey, you Laddi! Stop dancing! Get off the table!
You can't
It
get
has
on the
been
table.
literally 1 minute, and Rush has already cussed out Laddi. That is a rush word.
You know what
This
I do?
is my everyday life.
Man, things change in 10
Abuse.
months, alright?
Abuse is my daily life. Jesus, Laddi. I guess like everyone. Oh, actually, before we start, I'd like first and foremost like to seriously thank the patrons and the channel members.
Oh my
Like
God.
y'all did not have to support us when we were not here.
we were
Like,
doing
you
nothing.
like literally nothing for months, and we posted on all of them saying like, hey, you guys don't have to, you guys can stop.
Yeah, stop
And
pledging.
y'all-
We told you
y'all
to
really
stop.
said, yeah, Laddi said it very sternly.
I was like, you guys stop, please.
Listen, their money is mine now. It's too late for them. They can't have it back. Mine. Nope, too late.
It all went to Rush's pocket only.
Yeah. He stole
And
it.
so I guess like again, I just want to have a major shout out to these guys on the screen here. You guys might notice that the podcast looks a little different. You know, it's the Voice Chat Podcast 3.0. Hopefully we can continue with this kind of aesthetic in the future.
If you don't like it, too bad.
Yeah, if you don't like it, that's on you. But I guess the thing to know is that if you want to listen to this podcast and the subsequent podcast early, make sure you become a patron or channel member, and you can listen to it a week earlier than everybody else.
Woo!
A week later. You can listen to it later than everybody else.
Yeah.
All right, so why are we restarting the podcast, guys?
Get mad money and bitches.
Because I said so.
Both very valid reasons.
Both correct, right?
I hope that they're not like mutually exclusive. Like Laddi also agrees with the man Rush's assessment. I guess like it was like a few things. One was that we just missed it. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. It's been almost a year.
It's been almost a year for sure.
And we just missed it. And so that was definitely one reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then secondarily, it started getting more and more and more views with our absence. So I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I hope it means that we were doing a decent job, because like we started getting more views than ever when we were not doing the podcast. And so it's like, oh, okay, I guess people do want this.
Mm-hmm.
And then thirdly, I think it was also, I don't know, it just felt like it wasn't a proper send off. It was just like we kind of abruptly slowed
Just
down
left.
and stopped.
Yeah.
It's like a little trickle.
Yeah, exactly. And I, you know, we stopped at like 80K subs, and it's just like, just not like a proper send off, you know.
Yeah.
But once we get 100K, that's it. That's
Yeah,
We're cutting it off.
I think that's probably why we're bringing it back. But you know, I'm glad to be here, and this.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm sitting, but I'm just glad to be here.
I'm really happy to be here too.
It's been a while. There's been a lot of updates.
Yeah, big changes in all our lives.
Rush, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, editor, can we put an on in the soundboard? Thank you.
Shut the hell up.
Can we get an on chat?
Aww.
Yeah, hey editor, can you manipulate the audience for me?
Yo, can we get some fart on reverb up in here?
fart on reverb?
Editor, can we get some air horns right now?
Now all three.
Voice Chat Podcast.
We got a new editor, and you're already killing them.
It's the quality they deserve. Our audience deserves this quality right now.
It's the best podcast.
I guess like first things first, you know, like we obviously want to mention a few things about what we've been doing, But Chris Rock slapped Chris
Yeah, we
Rock
get the
got
scoop
slapped
on. We got Chris Rock on the line. All right, Chris Rock, go ahead.
you know, it was not very funny.
All right,
there you
Chris
go,
Rock, get the fuck out of here.
That's
Hi,
the
it's me, Chris Rock. I like
Are you
Rock.
ready
Yeah,
to
that's great.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson or?
Nah.
Is it about pride? Is it about power or?
We stay hungry, we devour. Did you just devour?
Yep.
Oh my god.
They're just rapping that on the stage, and then Will Smith comes up and slaps. Oh my god! Did you guys see the Grammy roasting him every
Yes,
presenter?
dude. Did you see all the memes?
That's so funny.
There's this one meme where when Will Smith slaps him, he like dies.
He turns to a rag doll. and he goes
Yeah.
screaming
Yeah,
across the
right.
stage.
I saw that.
It's so funny.
Just like immediately ragdoll. And just like I like the funniest part about that for me was when Will Smith is walking away and he's just lying on the floor dead. That's
People
like
are talented. People are talented.
It looked
Way
so
too
real
talented.
too. I was like, he's dead.
that entire situation took the world by storm. And look, Will Smith's getting like memed on and clowned on.
Yeah.
By his wife
Constantly.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, his wife, man. I have no love.
What's his wife
Like,
doing? I actually don't know.
Yes.
Didn't she like say that he shouldn't have done that? Like there was what a waste of like he like roasted him for slapping Chris
Yeah.
Rock,
Yeah.
and it's
Really?
like, well, he did it.
She
for
seemed
you.
happy about it in the video.
In the time.
Yeah, I know. So
I don't know.
it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
It
I got
is
into a
what
little
it
flack
is.
when I tweeted that out. When I tweeted, I don't ever tweet out any of my opinions about online stuff.
Oh, me neither.
But like only time I've done it is when people are being crazy. And so when PewDiePie got broken into, everyone was celebrating because he's rich and he's like, yeah, break into his house. And I was like, you guys are insane. Like you guys are insane for saying this online. Like touch grass. Like are you serious?
For real.
Like most people.
I just want to break into
Twitter
his
is.
house. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, there was Rush actually. Rush
Yeah.
looked at it.
So there were so many goodies there.
He like bro fisted PewDiePie in his sleep.
That's all you did, and he
Yeah, I
walked
only
away.
bro fisted him. Like I
And
was
then
like, "Where's his
someone
fist
robbed him
at?"
afterwards.
Yeah.
And so I guess like when people are being insane, that's when I like to tweet out, because Twitter is like an echo chamber of like crazy online people,
Mm-hmm.
and does not represent any of the general public, right? Like
No.
really does not. Normal people don't go to Twitter.
No.
In the nicest way. Like people who go to Twitter are not normal people.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's true.
I know, because I'm not normal.
So make sure
I'm
to
actually-
follow the Voice Chat podcast on
I'm a little
Twitter.com.
quirky. Oh yeah, speaking of that, yeah, voice
Yeah,
chat pod.
yeah.
It's a voice chat pod. Thank you very much. At voice chat pod.
Yeah.
And so like that was crazy. And then this one, people were like celebrating him slapping Chris Rock. They're
Could
like,
you imagine-
Yeah,
That's still violence.
Yeah.
Like,
Going to a comedy show and just because someone made fun of you being bald and stupid and smelly, you slap them real hard.
I don't
think,
think
like,
it
what gets
deserved a
me-
slap.
It's like when people said like massive W, like really supporting him, and I was like, no, actually, that is not a massive W.
That is not how we
Um,
solve things.
I think like it's like some people are like, oh my god, he offended me, and like violence, whatever. I get it. I get the idea that if you think that you've been slighted so badly that violence is the only answer, I understand that. But bro, this was the trigger. Like this was the threshold. That one joke by Chris Rock was enough to set you off. Like I don't know. I just felt like it was very bizarre. And I found it very bizarre that people were like, yeah, he's in the right. It's like in any other context, if somebody was to slap you in the public, that's not okay, right? Like, I don't know.
Mhm.
Listen, both of them
Are in
not the
line.
greatest role models right now.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. Not at all.
I'm not on any of their sides, but
Yeah. I think like Chris Rock was definitely tasteless when he made a joke about her medical
Yeah.
condition. I think that's
like that was a very bad, not even worth telling joke.
yeah. It was just not a good joke.
Not
Not
even
very
just
funny either. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
who was the
joke
one
can't wait.
comedian? Like the one year with the sharp teeth. He's like British. He invented The Office. What's his name again? Frick.
Invented The Office.
And wrote The Office. Shoot.
don't
No, he was the he was the main-
Bryan Cranston.
Is that him?
No, that's
Oh
the
my
guy from Breaking
God.
Bad.
What the fuck? Anyways, so this comedian went on like a show, like a Grammys, and made fun of all like the high end people for being like pedophiles and stuff.
Ricky Gervais.
Yes,
Ricky
that's
Gervais.
him. That's him.
Like, what did he do? Wait, what did he do?
He made fun of like all the rich high end people, like the Epsteins of like Hollywood, in front of everyone on TV, and I'm like, oh, like those are like really like good roasts.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to show you
He's
the
like
clip
he's
later.
a really funny person. Yeah, so I see what you're saying. He was the main character of the UK Office. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that's it. That's
Yeah, and so he definitely he's a really funny guy. Like he's a comedian. And so yeah, Chris Rock, bad joke.
Yeah, bad joke.
Don't know if it warranted assault, but we are in a time. We live in a society.
society.
We live in a society.
There was this one comment reply to it that really got to me, which was just like, you don't know what Will is going through. Have some empathy. And I was like, bro, my empathy extends to the people who get assaulted, not the one who is assaulting. Can you imagine that take where you actually swing at someone, or you watch somebody swing, and you're like, man, you must be going through a really tough time. And like to the guy swinging. The guy on the ground's like, are you actually serious right now? Like,
I'm right here.
yeah, I'm bleeding out on the ground.
Please send help.
They're like calling they're calling 911, and you're just like, no, stop that. No more.
The paramedics come up. I'm coming up to you, and the guy on the ground is like, "Oh, you're all right." But you assaulted him. You okay? Is your hand okay? Did it get hurt?
I don't know. I think I'm sure everyone's probably sick of this entire
Debate.
debacle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what a good topic to begin the boys have.
And this is
Sorry,
gonna be
sorry.
dated too, because it's gonna come out like.
Yeah, it's the most dated thing
the
ever, because
dated
this is
thing
gonna
to
come out
talk
in like
about.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. I'm so sorry.
But and we've never talked about dated things on the podcast ever. That's
yeah,
never
ever.
happened.
We've never done that.
So what have you guys been up to for like a year? What's going on? What's up with your lives? I'll brag about mine if you want me to. I will.
Yeah, well, I know you want to. That's why I'm
You
just
want
waiting
So
for you
what
to do it.
happens is I lived in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah.
And now
You just doxed yourself, Rush. What the hell? You just doxed yourself.
No.
No,
No.
17232 Pennsylvania Street. That's me.
Shut the hell up. No, my God.
Oh
You want me to start though? I'll start. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
no. You're
Okay,
not
so
talking.
what have we been? It's a year. Went to California for vacation during the Halloween time. That was fun.
In 2021?
Yeah. During the pandemic, it was great. Copped on all my homies.
As in, like, you got on a flight and you went to California?
Calais, yeah. Because
In
VidCon was supposed
October.
to happen, and we still bought our plane tickets, and they got canceled.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we still went and hang up the homies.
Yeah, we just hung out. We
Yeah,
didn't
and
really,
then-
go anywhere. We just-
Yeah, and then nothing else happened for like another couple months. But then one of my friends from California, Jordan and Kelsey, we're gonna get a roommate, and they dipped out. They couldn't do it anymore, the roommate thing, and their old roommate was moving out, and the other new one was gonna come in. But they asked everyone around, and they're like, "Rush, are you available to stay?" I'm like, "Yes, I'll move to Cal." Well, I had to consult like my other friend I'm gonna move in with, and so they're like, "Yeah, yes, yeah." Kelsey and
I
Jordan
guess, like, the...
don't mind
I
if
guess,
I
like,
mention them.
Shout out to Kelsey and Jordan.
Yeah, dealing with my farts every day.
Shout out to Bird Mama and Bird Papa.
Well, how did you get there, Rushlight?
I drove across the whole country 5 days.
Yeah?
But
yeah, all by
why?
myself. Yep.
Oh, yeah, all by yourself?
But
That's
why?
so cool.
Don't you get in car accidents all the time? Like, why would
I only
you...
got in one car accident. That's all I did. It was at a mall. I bumped the guy's back end, and he didn't even get a scratch, and I destroyed my whole engine. It's a sad moment.
Did you
Yeah.
see any people you knew?
And you wanted to drive... Yeah, did you, stop by and see somebody that was really
See
cool?
somebody
And,
that was, like,
Listen, I
traveling
flew
with you the whole
Laddi
time.
out from her place to my place so I can have a riding buddy, okay? Is that what you're trying to get at, Laddi?
Yeah,
Is that what you want?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe,
you fucking...
I
Wait,
drove half
Rush.
of that.
What's up?
Why did you do like? Why did you bring Laddi out? Like, isn't just because you were scared?
Yeah,
Little
no,
bitch?
traveling by yourself is scary and boring. And if I'm gonna talk, I would like to talk with someone all the whole way there. Because last year, the exact same time last year, I moved Adam YT away from Cali, right? And it was the same trip, 5 days from the other end to the other end, West Coast to East Coast. And this time it was East Coast to West Coast. So I made this trip before. It's way better to have a riding buddy with you.
Okay, fair enough. Each to their own. But I guess like the next question is why? Why move to Cali?
I mean, I could
Like,
work
Pennsylvania
remote.
is like the hub of online creativity. Like, why would you move away from Pennsylvania?
Yeah, you know,
Dude, no,
there's
there's-
so many opportunities for you in Pennsylvania. you
Oh
know?
my god, I would eat the same 5 places every week. There was nothing there. Nothing.
What?
Barely any friends there, right? And most of my friends are here in Cali, so I was like weighing my options. Like, yeah, more expensive. I can live at my place, low rent, right? In Pennsylvania, low rent Pennsylvania. But I was like, I'm gonna see how I can last a year out here at least. I'll try 1 year, and from there on out, I'll keep staying. You know what I mean? Just to get out there, you know, maybe become more of an adult. Just to, you know, and hang with the homies, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss friends. Miss hanging out with the boys.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And so that's what you just wanted. You spent so much money to go to Cali for friends.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got my own room, kind of a place with my own bathroom, a little bit more independence, do my own laundry. Ew.
Yeah, he
Imagine-
didn't know how to do his own laundry before.
Are you actually serious?
No, I'm not
Yes.
even joking.
Rush.
Listen!
How old are you?
Listen!
How old are you, man? Like,
I am
seriously.
28, bro. Get on my level.
Damn.
Listen.
There are. Oh my God, Rush. There are people half your age listening to this right now
Half.
who know how to do laundry.
I never had the power. I never had the need to. I never had the time to. This is, my grandma would only do it during the day, and I was passed out, hanging out, working all night. But now
I'm glad your grandma was there to really, you know, help you throughout this really rough time.
Yeah.
My grandma's a homie. My grandma cried for weeks leading up to me moving, dude. Tyson's
Really?
still at my door right now crying. Like, she sends me pictures of him at my door. My little dog.
That's so sad. What the hell?
He thinks I'm dead, I think. I think he thinks I'm dead.
Yeah, he got
That's-
depressed immediately after
And he wouldn't eat.
left. He wouldn't eat.
He'll see me in a couple 3 more months. He'll see me in 3 months.
Every
Okay,
that's like-
time they like FaceTime each other, and Rush goes, Tyson, and then the Tyson, his dog, like perks up and he looks
jump-
for Rush.
He jumps towards the camera. He's like, "What's going on over here?"
Yeah, but he's not there.
I'm not there. This is so sad. Don't make me go upset. I'll cry.
Dude, what the heck? You brought him up.
Sorry, why did you bring it up?
I'm just adding to it.
You're just like, don't talk about it. It's gonna make me worse. I was like, wait, well, you did that.
It's true. It's
You
true.
monster.
No,
But you can get a dog. Do you have a dog now?
no,
Okay.
no. We have baby Jim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the birds?
Yeah.
Baby
Apparently,
Jim loves Rush, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
Hates me though.
yeah, baby Jim will bite Laddi. Like baby Jim is on my
bites
shoulder.
me. Every time, like especially if baby Jim is like on Rush, if I like go to pet her, she'll bite me because she's like jealous. She's like, no, Rush is my person
Yeah,
that I am
yeah,
on
That's
right now.
so funny.
This is so funny. I have-
They could just tell, Laddi, the type of people you are.
yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
a terrible person.
You
so.
are, Laddie. It's
Literally,
crazy.
Jaden did the exact same. Jaden was just like, "Oh my God, Ari hates humans. Like, literally, he'll
Yeah.
bite you and everything." And then I walk in and I have a pink shirt, and
Mm.
Ari and Baby Jim are both on my shoulder, and they're just chilling. We're having the best time.
Aw.
You know?
Aw,
It was
that's
like-
that's
it
so
was a
sweet.
blast. Yeah. Sorry,
I
Laddie. I
impregnated
know
Baby
this must
Jim.
trigger you.
Yeah,
to
I'm
hear
so triggered, dude.
I impregnated in baby Jim, by the way.
that. What was that? Like we were having a very normal conversation. And you're,
Laddie's not denying. She's laughing too.
Laddie!
So, baby
Good
Jim.
night.
So you know, I just want to say.
I was not involved in this. No, so it's like springtime. And I guess springtime is when birds they get really horny.
Yep.
And so every time,
No, wait. This is the first time in 9 years it's ever happened to Baby Jim, by the way.
yeah, so it's horny time for Baby Jim, and every time she gets on Rush, she humps him. Yeah, and this year she laid after 9 years her first egg, and it's all because of Rush.
There's 6 of them now. There's 6 of them.
There's 6 eggs now. Dang.
There's 6 eggs.
I did not know that.
So this never happened. They're like, these are new noises to us. Ever since you came around, Rush, our baby's been shooting out eggs. I'm like, you're welcome. I'm in part of the family now, aren't I? Like, get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out. And so that's...
So, like, Baby Jim has eggs.
Yep.
Yep.
I forgot that birds lay eggs.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
There's not fertile eggs because no baby,
Yeah.
no other bird went up
Bird.
to it and went. Mwah.
Yeah, they don't have babies in them.
Yeah, they're just eggs.
Baby Jim don't have baby.
Baby Jim do not have
all,
baby.
They're all empty eggs.
Yeah. I call them Eggy Jims.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like Eggy Jim.
Eggy Jim.
Thank you for Eggy Jim.
Yes.
But I'm glad y'all had a catch up. You know, it feels like both of you had a little bit of a catch up session.
Yeah,
Laddie,
it was so
you
much
know,
fun without you.
Oh,
damn! Wow, thanks, Laddie.
you gonna take that, Maaz? You gonna take
that
that?
helps me. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? I'm
it's
having a great
alright.
time. I have new friends. Potato chip and napkin. You know, they're my friends.
No,
The
they're not
homies?
as good as me. Potato chip and napkin.
What happened to Penny?
Laddie, you are. Yeah. Well, Penny. You know, they moved on.
Oh.
No.
They moved on.
Poor Penny. He's missing out.
But that's okay. Laddie, how have you been? You know, the last few
I've
months.
been pretty good, actually.
How could you? I'm kidding.
Thanks for asking. For you.
This year I got a full-time storyboard position at a studio. It's paying good and it's awesome, and I'm storyboarding as a job, and that's what I've always wanted. So that's pretty neat.
So how is it like working in the new studio, Laddie?
It's been really great. I've got like some of my friends are my bosses, which is really cool. Like,
Oh hell yeah.
like it's crazy.
Is that weird?
because It actually no. It's so crazy because like these are just like, you know, friends I made through doing YouTube. And who would have thunk that, you know, those friends would have gotten this job opportunity. Hiring positions, by the way. They're both managers. And then I was like looking for a job. I just graduated and they're like, "Oh, hey, we're hiring. You want to apply for this position?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Yes, please.
So it's wild how well that worked out.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it's actually not like that bad. We're very good at separating like friend mode from business mode.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's like us, you know, like you work with me and
Yeah.
your boss, you know, so it's
uh-huh.
very...
Yeah, but I banged my
Okay.
boss, so.
No, Rush, I'm also your boss, and then
Yeah,
No,
uh-huh.
no, I did not bang you.
Maaz
you know
is
the
my
order
boss.
of the intro is actually the order of the boss, so it's me,
Oh,
the
Laddie,
hierarchy.
then Rush.
Oh,
Yeah.
now the cat, calm
So,
down now. All right, let's throw some fists.
You know,
So
that's
I'm
the
in
real
charge
reason
of
it ended.
Rush. Yeah, and Rush
I
is
just
in
haven't
charge
been
of
paying.
nobody.
You've been paying?
Whoa, you just haven't been paying us.
Yeah, I just haven't been paying Laddie and Rush, you know.
Yeah, uh-huh. Man, we're so poor now.
No, I definitely do understand what you're saying about the working with friends thing. I think it's like when I initially started hiring friends, I was like, oh gosh, what if like they're bad and then I have to like get rid of them, and then like what if that destroys the friendship?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, hopefully because they're my friends, they don't want to do that, you know?
If
Like
I wasn't doing my job, I feel like I'd be on not as good terms with them. So I'm glad that
Yeah.
I am a good boy and I do my job.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, Laddie.
Yeah, I also am working on the side for Illy. I do sets for her, so I set up the
Nice.
scenes, and I might be doing.
What
a
does
little
that mean?
more. So like, you know how like assets and backgrounds, right? And you have to like
Yeah,
time
yeah.
them to the audio. I do all of that. I just put all the assets in the thing, so the animators just focus on animating, and they don't have to worry about like loading in
Line
all the
things up.
backgrounds. Yeah, it's actually like you would think it's such a small thing, but it speeds up the process like pretty well. Like we've been getting videos out really fast, but I might be like getting to do some more work for her in the future, so that'll be
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
nice.
I like
But-
that.
Yeah, I'm I'm sitting pretty comfy right now.
Let me chugging.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's been so long actually that people may not even realize that you've graduated.
Oh yeah, did I talk about that?
Well, you said you graduated.
You're just like, yeah, so I graduated. Everyone's just like, what was that, Laddi? Like, you were in college for literally every episode of the podcast.
I was in college for the whole podcast. I feel like
true.
I started college on the podcast and then I ended it in the podcast.
It's true.
Yeah, I graduated. I'm a graduate. That's that's crazy because I was like, I don't know, I could have dropped out and then I didn't. So that's cool.
Are
to
you
me.
an architect? What are you?
Yeah, I'm an architect. No, I'm my bachelor's is in animation with an emphasis in visual effects. So yeah, I'm a kind of a cool guy.
I was just gonna say,
cool.
so yeah, I'm pretty cool.
I'm pretty cool.
Kind of gamer.
So if people are wondering why I don't upload much anymore, I'm a career woman. Oh.
Yeah, Laddie, what about that video with the voice chat in it? Where is
I
that?
actually do, because I've started, like, I finally, like, have managed to only work during work hours now. Like, I used to be working a little over, but I'm working faster, and I'm managing my time better, so where I can, like, work on my job in the daytime, and then, like, sometimes on my own personal time I can get my videos out, because I miss doing YouTube. I do want to keep doing it for a little while longer at least.
Yeah.
I do want to get that video out, and then I want to do a collab with you, TheAMaazing.
TheAMaazing?
Yeah.
Ew, why?
I want to do Laddi Explains Hospitals to you, a doctor.
You're a doctor?
That'd be really funny.
It would be so funny because I don't know anything about hospitals.
That'd be really funny. I'll be the straight man, and you just like straight up just tell me all this crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you about American hospitals too, and you'll be like, "What?"
That will piss me off.
So when you're bleeding or have a broken arm, don't call an ambulance. Just drive there. It'll save you $5,000.
Don't. That's my content.
Fuck, my bad. I didn't read up the script.
That already triggered me. So that's
I'm so
that's
excited
insane.
for this video.
One of the main things I say, and a lot of people say, is like patients in Australia are very apologetic. They're just like, we're sorry, I didn't mean to waste your time.
Yeah.
They'll come in with like chest pain, which could be like a heart attack, but it's like anxiety, and they're just like, I'm so sorry. I just feel like I wasted your time. I'm like, no, I'd much rather you come in and we make sure you're okay than you have something serious happen at home and you didn't come in. But I feel like America's the opposite way, where it's just like, don't go. You don't, literally.
If you have chest pain, it's gas. It's just gas. That's it.
Chest pain, where gas is located.
Even the visit is gonna cost you so much money.
Yo, it'd be like
so
that.
silly.
Yeah, so obviously now you graduate as a doctor. I mean, architect.
I'm a doctor. I mean, an architect. I mean, I'm a storyboard artist. So that's cool. Me and Rush took that trip across the USA.
Woohoo!
We'd stopped at
friends.
some places. We visit some friends all across the country, so they were like all over the place.
Can we talk about Vegas?
Yeah.
Mom, can we talk about Vegas before we talk about how epic you are?
Yeah.
What is that? Wait, I don't even know about this. What's Vegas?
All right, so
Wait,
Vegas.
what?
All right, it's the middle of the desert, right?
Shut the hell up! I know where Vegas is.
It's in Nevada.
No, I gotta explain this. I gotta explain this. All right,
It's
the
Nevada.
desert. It's a desert where gangsters went to hide / make casinos, because everything in America was like gambling illegal. And these gangsters and mobsters went to the desert and was like, all right, let's make our own casinos out here. The government will never know. And they got really big out there, and they made a lot of money. And the government found out, and they're like, what the fuck you guys doing?
Shut up! Okay, I don't care anymore.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it's a city based on gangsters. We went to Vegas.
Okay, no, I meant like, I don't know. I didn't know that. I didn't know you guys went to Vegas.
Because it was on the trip, and we went to the Grand Canyon and then to Vegas. And
we saw the Grand Canyon. It was neat. And then Vegas.
Oh my god, the child! Oh my god, can we talk about the child?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right, so
what are these segues and titles? Yeah, let's talk about Vegas. Yeah, let's
can
talk
we
about
talk
Vegas.
about the child?
Can we talk about the child? Can we talk about the little boy we kidnapped?
I was like, sure, okay.
All right. All right, so Grand Canyon, we're just hanging out, looking at Grand Canyon, doing the point whoa thing, and so we see these giant elk. There's giant elks in the Grand Canyon. Okay, the deer, they don't care about humans. They've seen a million times. So his father and their like 3-year-old child or 4-year-old child walk up to this deer. This is giant deer, like 2 of me stacked. He walks up with the child. The deer is laying down. He puts down the child. She's just like waddling towards it a little bit. And then you see all these onlookers. Everyone's just watching. Like, what are they doing? Are they stupid? And then you hear, like, I don't know if it's a mom or a stranger, but they're like, get away! Get away from that! Get away from there! And then the daughter looks back at the people screaming, and then everyone else starts screaming. And she's like, oh no, everyone wants me to get away from this giant monster. I better hurry up and go touch it before it's too late. And so she started bolting towards the deer. And the father's like, oh fuck! And he hurry up and like, grabs her, and she starts screaming and crying because she was like, I didn't touch the deer. I'm very upset.
Yeah, we were all yelling at the kid. We were like, no! And then the dad was like, oh, I gotta get her. Like, he did not care for a while.
That's so funny that they were like running towards it.
Yeah.
Like, what's the? I guess like because I don't know. I guess I'm not familiar with deers, but like, what's the danger? Like, are they just violent animals?
You ever get kicked? Like, you know, those videos of people like horses or bulls or like cows just back kicking something if it gets too close. Yeah, that can like kill a person.
Yeah.
Just getting kicked in the head by a horse.
And this girl was like maybe 2 years old, 3 years old. Yeah. She was really.
She would have been flying down to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Off the cliff.
Oh, yeah. We were also like on top of the Grand Canyon, which.
We'll get another one.
Just like straight up like kicks it off the Grand Canyon. You're like, damn.
Yeah. So fun. So funny.
And then Vegas. So we never been to Vegas before. Never gambled.
Yeah.
No, I've never gambled. Never.
Neither have we until Vegas.
So we walk around. We get a good hotel. I get something on the strip because I want to see all the buildings and be in the area. It's like the water fountain that shoots off like water bolts of stuff onto the music, so it's in beat and looks really cool.
Yeah, it was like a light show with water, like a water show.
Yeah, I had this pina colada. It was really good. It was like an icy. It was so good. And then I had enough courage. We had enough courage to go to the gambling. Then we put $5 in. Normal slot machine, just to see how it is, just to test the waters.
Yeah, we never done it before.
So we put $5 in, instantly lose it. All right. I'm like, I give Laddi $10. Like, all right, Laddi, play this game. She wins $30. We're up by 25 right now. I take that $30, play another machine. We get $60. We take that $60. We're on a roll. Go to Wheel of Fortune, lose it all. Not that. Fuck that game.
Why did you put everything? Oh, you're done. Okay, whatever.
And so I'm like, these are all chance games. These are all like spin the wheel, watch the numbers go up, like dopamine stuff. I hate it. I'm like, I'd rather play a skilled game. So I go play blackjack. And the goal of blackjack is you just have to beat the dealer. And if any of you go over 21, you lose. And so you have to keep saying hit me until like the numbers reach close to 21 or 21 exactly, right? Yeah. And if the dealer goes over or you go over, either one lose. But if you just like beat the dealer by 1 point, you win the money no matter what, right? So you have to play it strategically. You usually want to stop saying hit me around like 16 is like the magic number where you debate on saying hit me or not hit me. Usually people say hit me, but like 17 above, you probably don't want to say hit me.
Yeah.
So we win like a good amount of money on blackjack. We roll that bad boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roulette, we put $40 in, lost it, because you're just sitting there waiting for the wheel to spin around, and it takes forever, and there's no skill base, it's just luck again. And I kept betting red.
Yeah.
And it kept landing on black, and we're like, get out, we're done. This is stupid. This game's stupid.
Yeah. 5 times in a row, he guessed red, and 5 times in a row, it landed on black.
That's like the worst odds ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's genuinely terrible.
Yeah, it's like me with Jaden's coin flips. It was just not
That's 3%. 5 is 3%. Damn.
It's the worst. So we played craps, which we don't know what we're doing, and we just put like, it's just a dice game. You know, when those dice games where someone's like, in Iron Man 1, he's like blowing my dice, and the girl blows on it, and he flings it over there. He's like, Tony needs a new car, and he flicks the dice down. That's that game. We didn't know what we were doing. We just put random money piles on different spots, and we kept winning for some reason. For some reason, we just kept winning. We're like,
and this was like a machine, right? So we had just like selected random numbers on the machine. It wasn't like real, like someone that's actually throwing the dice.
Yeah.
Like we just selected a bunch of random numbers and we kept winning, like, like over and over again. We're like really confused as to why.
Yeah, the gangsters watching in the background, like, okay, bro, who is this Laddi and Rushlight thing? I mean, and then like it's like, wait, what was that?
Talk smack.
So you watch their YouTube channels?
Big fans.
Okay.
So we drop out. We're like, all right, let's take our money and run while we can. We leave the night basically down by like $10 maybe, right? So good day. Yeah. We didn't lose that much money. Like we did pretty good. So Laddi we were checking out. So Laddi had a meeting next day, and she's like, I got to do a meeting. I'll be out here sitting with these flamingos, right? And so I'm just like, I'm bored. I'm like, I'm gonna go spend our money and gamble.
Oh,
while we
Rush.
wait. So I go in with $80 in my pocket, right?
You guys only made $80?
Well, no, we went in knowing that we are gonna spend $100. We're like, all right, we're not spending more than $100. That's it, right? We don't want to get like down a loop, so we're just low baby money. We're not like big rollers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
all the you made it seem like you kept winning and you guys won a lot more. You guys won $80. That's it.
Well, we won a lot, but then we lost a lot too.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Yeah, that's the part you need to
altogether-
say.
Yeah.
All together.
Yeah, we lost $40 doing that whole roulette motion.
We are
had to
not endorsing gambling on the podcast.
No, terrible.
No.
Don't do it.
Exactly. Why?
Anyways, I had fun. Anyways,
Finish your story. What did you do the next day with our money?
fuck, my money. Anyways, so I'm rolling into the casino with some 80 fat stacks in my pocket, all right? Big old smackaroonies.
It's like in singles. 80
I made it rain. So I roll up, put the money in. I'm like, all right. I came in with $100. I knew I was gonna spend $100. All right, let me just put all of it down. I'm gonna put all $80 on blackjack, right?
You're insane, dude.
No, because you won't believe the story. All right, here we go. All right, so you wish I was insane. All right, you won't. So I put $80.
It's a crazy story, Maaz.
It's a crazy
Crazy
thing.
story, yeah.
So I put $80 all down. I'm like, all right, it's our all or nothing. I win it, I double up my money, or I'd come out with zero. All right. And guess what happened, Maaz? Guess what happened?
You lost it all.
I lost it all. I come
My
back.
man.
I basically gone for 15 minutes. I come back. She's like, "You done already?" I'm like, "I spent it all. It's all gone."
I was like, Rush.
I'm gonna go look at the flamingos. I'll continue.
I was being responsible, and then the camera pans over, and Rush is just like, I'm gambling.
Camera fans over. He's at the slots machine.
Totally.
Like already. Like
Yeah.
that's so funny, Rush.
So yeah, gamble. I lost
You
$100
became a
that day.
gambling addict.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
No.
gambling, not that fun. Is what we learned.
So yeah, I hate gambling.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But walking around Vegas was really fun. Like the lights and stuff, really cool.
Oh, like Vegas was really pretty. There was like a fake Eiffel Tower, and I was like, that's not real.
Yeah, and we saw a real Gucci store, like, and everything, like, in the area. And, like, we can't go in there. We look terrible. We can't go in there.
Yeah, there was this one place we went to, and like there was this exclusive VIP area upstairs, and there was so many people up there. It sounded like running water. I thought that was just running water. That was really loud. I was like, "Where is the running water coming from?" He was like, "No, that's people." I was
Like, look to our
"What?"
left, and there's like a big.
It was just
lot
all
of
people. There was no water anywhere. It was just a bunch of people. And I'm like,
And there was fake titties
weird.
everywhere too.
Okay.
yeah.
These are like billionaires and millionaires with like their fancy like prize girlfriends walking everywhere, like old guys with like young girls. Like it was
Yeah.
Vegas. It was Vegas.
It was very Vegas of them.
Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Laddie
you know?
kept fucking saying that. I'd be like, well, she'd be like, well, like, Laddie, we're just walking down the street. We didn't even jaywalk yet.
I like the idea of like the mundane things, you know.
Yeah.
You
Like-
drop a piece of paper. It's like you take it. Then you turn around, Laddie smoking a cigar.
What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Laddie did that
Right,
to everything. We would just do like go down the elevator. I'm like,
Rush
That's a
ties
good
his
trigger word
shoe. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Every time you say that, it's like a trigger from Mafia Laddie. She just straight
Yeah.
up starts killing people.
What happens there stays there. You can't prove it.
I'm glad you guys lost all your money in Vegas.
my money, all my money.
When you
So I
said
helped
win. When you said you like to tell them the story about the child, I thought you like kidnapped the child. No, it was a random kid who almost got kicked by a deer.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a highlight of
It was
my
awesome.
boat trip. I don't. How dare you?
It was so cool.
It would have been a highlight of mine if they'd gotten kicked. So
Darn. So much shoot.
yeah,
Darn.
my standards very high,
You're
very high.
high. There's no pleasing this guy.
All right, Maaz. What have you been up to? What have you been up to, you silly little goose?
What a silly guy. TheAMaazing.
I'm a silly guy. You know what they
Silly
say?
guy.
Whatever happens in Vegas stays
fuck
in
out of
Say
Vegas.
the man.
I will throw this child over the Grand Canyon again. I swear to God.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember I got kicked off in the last bit. Remember?
Yeah, he
the
actually
deer
told the
turns
story
around.
wrong.
The deer turns around, has a Rush's face and beady.
Rush, don't do it.
Rush, you turn around and look at him. It's just like Smushy is wearing his clothes. Rush, don't do it. Not the kid. Yeah, no, I have had nothing significant happen in my life for the last year.
Oh.
Not understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, I'm kidding. Obviously, many things have happened. I don't know. Like, it just feels like everything's moving. Finally, you know when you're like clogged up and then you finally go poop and it's just you let go of everything and then you have that relief. You're like, wow, everything moved.
Yeah. Well, I
that
just had a
really-
spiritual experience.
Yeah. So that experience is what I've been going through for years. So it's like
Oh.
I am a fully fledged doctor.
Heck yeah.
Oh hell
What-
yeah!
I think literally was I when did we stop the Voice Chat podcast? Was I like
You were a doctor
11, 10
already.
years ago. Yeah, you just become a doctor.
I
Yeah,
think I
you would like
just
just become a doctor, and that's why
Uh,
it was a part of the reason why we had to stop it.
yeah, I think that's exactly what it was. So I had just
Yeah.
become a doctor,
And you're
that
getting
was
used to
that's-
like the overwhelmingness of it.
Yeah, it was pretty
was too much.
overwhelming because it's
Mhm.
like you go
Yeah.
from being a student and then you're like, oh, I'm now responsible for everyone's lives. Like this is a lot,
Mhm.
and it was a lot. But like now that years passed, I think I have a pretty good handle on it. I got accepted into like oh god, so much happened. Like literally, I'm looking at it now. It's like 10 months ago was when we did it. So that's I was like still doing medicine. Yeah, I got accepted into like a training program. I'm gonna be a real like big boy doctor now. Next, like in 2 years is my exam, and then I like become. But so basically, when I become like a consultant, I'll be like consultant's one of the highest positions you can be as a doctor,
Ooh.
and
Heck
I'll
yeah.
be 29, 30, and I'll be like literally a senior doctor.
That's
is insane.
amazing.
Yeah, which is like I guess
Prodigy
a
over here.
no, it's just like Australia young boy medical system,
Young
you know.
boy medical.
Like
That's so
when I think
cool.
about it, I have been studying and working and trying to be a doctor since I was 17. So that's like 8 years ago,
Yeah,
which is insane. So
that's
you know
crazy.
Dude.
medically, life's been good, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna cure
I
cancer
love that for
too
you.
here soon.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, you're working on the cancer gene.
Word on the
It's just-
street.
It's just me. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I didn't-
Word
I
in
did- I didn't-
Vegas.
I didn't want to spoilers or anything, but you know. Yeah, at Vegas, you know, I was there working on the cancer gene.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, you're supposed to keep it in Vegas. You can't say what happened in Vegas. What the
Oh
fuck?
no, you're right.
Ah!
Oh
You guys ruined
no.
That's why no one in Vegas has cancer.
I have caveman brain.
Oh.
No, I think so that medically, it's been hella cool. I moved to a new place. Like literally got to a brand new place, so that was like a huge thing as well.
Yeah.
I have a team, like a fully fledged team on
You
YouTube.
got a big team now.
I got a big team now.
Biggie boys.
I think like again, it's like if I was doing YouTube full time, man, I could be pumping out videos all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think like now that I am obviously I have 2 full-time jobs like and so that is rough.
Mhm.
So you know I'm a slow boy. I only
That's okay.
like you know I take time, but
Yeah.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. You post more videos than I do. Don't you worry.
Same.
well
Same.
everybody needs to protect their own mental state and burnout. You know, it's a
Mhm.
real thing.
For sure.
So yeah, I've just been chilling from that perspective. I think just slowly but surely getting my life intact. I don't know. YouTube is not like YouTube is not a permanent thing, and there's
Yeah.
gonna come a time in which I quit.
Mhm.
I just don't know when.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I said I would do it when I got 1 million.
But you're a little past time.
What?
What?
No way.
Did you have 1 million before we ended it?
I don't know. actually.
Well, if not, then Maaz got 1 million subscribers.
Oh, hey, editor, put some applause. Put some applause.
No,
editor.
yeah, like we finished 2 weeks before I got 1 million.
Oh, nice. Well, you
Yeah.
got it.
Whoa, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. So now I'm at 1.2 million. I was gonna quit when I did 1 million, but now I'm here still, and I have even crazier ideas, and I still like it. But the life keeps getting harder, so let's see what happens.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Take
Just
one step
do
at a
it
time.
until you don't like it anymore, I guess.
They don't like me.
Yeah.
Speaking of not liking Maaz,
I hate that guy.
I like to thank the sponsor of this video.
TheAMaazing at YouTube.com.
TheMaazhatersClub.com. We all hate that guy. You should too.
Wow, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Laddi.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can I talk about a current event that happened recently?
What's,
Ooh, what's up? We talked about Chris Rock, so you can keep going.
This
Yeah.
is actually like something scary.
Oh.
Oh.
So you know how we were gonna do a podcast the other day, right? And it got
Yeah.
got derailed. That day, I went out to go to Chili's, whatever. Kelsey and Jordan love Chili's and eating Chili's. We go out and eat there all the time. So we're going driving, just cruise on the way down. We're on the highway. Highways are scary to me. I always hate highways. So these highways are, LA highways or whatever, California highways. It's like 6 lanes each side.
Yeah. They're like huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. So I'm in the back seat, like looking at the vinyls. They're like, "Hey, Rush, what kind of vinyls you getting?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm Blink-182. I got Avenged Sevenfold." They're like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I'm like, "Oh, I got a Glass Animals vinyl coming," and they're all like, "Whoa!" And they're like,
I
"Yeah."
love Glass
Glass
Animals.
Yeah.
Animals is so good.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, wow!" And I'm like, "Yeah," and they're going, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" Like they're screaming. And I'm like, "Why are they so excited for Glass Animals? I don't understand what's going on." And so apparently a car starts spinning out in front of us throughout all the lanes, crashing basically, like. So apparently this guy behind us was trying to get off to the exit lane, so he was speeding up to try to pass this guy in the right lane. Instead of waiting,
Yeah.
he could have waited and got over, but he's speeding over, like going 90. And he
my
tried to
God.
get over, but it was too late, so there was a Jersey barrier, a wall in the way. So he was already like going right into it. And he heard him turn his wheel sharp left and start spinning out in the middle of the highway. And it started like spinning so close to us, like we were right into his left, like directly to his left. It started spinning and we started slowing down. And they started to come towards us, but he stopped just in time.
Oh
And
my
Jordan was
God.
shaking like crazy. He was like holding Kelsey's like hand and stuff. And I just thought they were just really excited about Glass Animals. I was like, why are you guys so excited?
So
I guess
anyway,
they're
have you
great.
guys heard of heat waves?
Oh my God, that's so scary.
Yeah, and
That's
so
really scary.
the good thing there's nobody around him. Like everyone slowed down when they saw that he was going really fast, trying to get out, and no one got reacted. So he was just in the middle of the highway, and Jordan's like, "I'm getting fucked from this guy," and he just sped up in front of him. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I'm shaking up. Like, and when he got out of the car, it was crazy.
Oh my God.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Witnessing like stuff like that is like it's so terrifying.
Yeah, the screechings were so loud.
Oh my God, yeah.
It must have been,
It was terrifying
Yeah.
noises. That was like a recent event.
I've witnessed a car crash happen right in front of me, like literally right in front of me. I was just driving, and there was a car in front of me and a car to the lane to the left of me, but right by the car in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was just driving, and then the car in front of me wants to turn into the left lane, and I guess maybe the car to the left of them is in their blind spot, but they crash him directly into them, and all this like glass starts flying onto my windshield. I was like, "Ugh," and I had to like hard stop. And there was traffic behind me. I was so scared that
Scared
people were
that
gonna
they're
crash
gonna
into
land you?
me. Yeah, but they were so close. It was so close, but it didn't happen. And then like this was on a really busy road too, so I was trying to get like away, like turn into the right lane around them, but like I stayed there for a while because everyone was just driving. I was like, I want to leave, I have to go to class.
You're just like, can I go around, please? Thank you.
Yeah, please. But dude, it's scary.
Yeah, I think like the scariest is again, wow, there's so many things have happened after the podcast ended, but I got into a car crash.
Oh
Whoa!
no.
Yeah.
Were you driving or a passenger or?
I was driving, yeah,
Oh,
and
shit.
somebody rammed into me.
Oh, what an asshole!
And like the worst part is like, so I was in a roundabout, and I was with like one of my best friends at the time, and like she and I were just chilling, and she was sitting in the passenger seat. We were just talking about like, you know, talking about our love lives and how we're gonna be lonely forever. And then we were driving on a roundabout, and again, Australian system. So to the left, we're going straight, and from the left I see someone who's driving. But I also noticed that they're not slowing down. And there's like, it's so scary in a car crash because it's like 1 second you're okay, next second you're literally getting flung. And so I noticed that they weren't slowing down. And that in split second, I like flung my car to the right, like hard steer to the right. Because if you imagine it, my passenger's on the left-hand side. They're coming from the left. I literally was like, oh my God, she's gonna get hurt. Like, this is my friend. Like, I'm gonna be fine. She's not. And so I flung it to the right, and they caved my door in like nothing else. It's like crumpled in a second. And like my friend starts screaming, and we park. And the first thing she asked me is like, "Did he hit a man?" I was like, "Why would I hit? Why would I hit someone?
Yeah,
Is that why you think I'm screaming? Why would I hit someone on purpose?" But you know, obviously, like she just went to a car crash, so I'm sure that she was just like shocked.
Yeah.
And we come out, and oh my God, I feel bad for the guy now, but at the time I was just pissed off. The driver was this like 22-year-old guy who was just like, "Yeah, I'm so sorry, man. I just did not see you." And my car's black. It was like a dark night, I guess, but like if you have any semblance of lights, or if you have any eye at all, if you have vision in general, you can see me. And so they did not, and so they crashed into me. And like,
oh man.
I feel bad for the guy now because he got screwed over by my insurance company. So my insurance company, amazing. They were like, not only are we not going to change your premiums, we're going to replace your car for free. We're going to cover you for sure. And during the time your car is getting fixed, you get a free rental car every single day.
Nice.
And I was like,
That's a homie right
damn.
there.
That is nice.
They really went above and beyond. Shout out to Australian insurance companies. But unfortunately the guy, he was driving his friend's car.
Oh.
And so his friend's car got totaled, so that's one thing. And because his name was not on his friend's insurance, his friend's insurance couldn't claim anything about the car.
Yeah.
No.
So they had to pay out of
My
pocket.
greatest fear.
And because the guy he literally said, "I don't have insurance," and he was the driver, he had to pay everything out of pocket.
He didn't have insurance and he was driving?
No.
What a fool.
Wow.
What a fool.
So he had to fix my car, and every cost of a rental car for every day for 3 months straight went to him.
That guy's poor. That guy's poor now. That guy's homeless. You fuck that guy.
He texted me literally saying like, "Hey man, is there anything I can do to like financially?" He asked me for assistance, and I was like, "I'm not the one asking you for money, man. I'm sorry, but it's my insurance." And then I got a letter like a month after that of the insurance company saying, "Hey, we're gonna pursue legal action on your behalf." The guy did not pay even $1, and
They can do that. Yep.
they can do that. They're gonna ruin this guy's life.
They ruined him.
Oh man.
Fuck.
Yeah.
From the beginning of the story, I was like, "Yeah, fuck that guy," but now I'm like, "Oh man, fuck you, Maaz."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Him.
I feel really bad for the guy. He's 22. Like, he does not have money.
Oh.
He's probably in
That
college.
sucks.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
that-
worst.
This is a villain
Yes.
story. He's a villain now. He's gonna come after you.
If he ever finds out you're a
Origin.
YouTuber, oh my God.
Yeah. He's gonna like cancel me, dude. Just watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I
Yeah.
feel again terrifying experience. I do not love being in car crashes because it's literally like 1 second it's completely normal. You don't know how granted you take driving,
Right.
and then like the violent shaking. You feel like your head's getting knocked around. It was insane. It was not very good.
That's crazy.
Speaking of my glass animals, no, I'm kidding.
I love it. That's so good.
Dude, I'm so happy that they're finally getting the attention that they deserve because they got a lot of bangers that like
I have
just
been
did
on
not
their
get
train
any
for
attention.
years.
Same, dude. I'm so happy for them.
Ever since Pork Soda, I think that was like the first time I heard
Yeah, me too.
Pineapples are in my head.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, that's them.
Nobody 'cause
Cause I'm brain dead.
Yeah. So that's like that. That is that's Glass Animals.
I gotta see the greatest movie of all time, Morbius.
Oh, you seeing
you're
Morbius
not.
right now?
Yeah.
Wait, you're giving them money?
Yeah,
No.
I saw Sonic 2. Don't worry.
Wow.
I give the proper studio money. Don't you worry.
Sonic 2. Yeah, good. I want to see it. I'm excited.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Is it good?
So Maaz, the theater was going crazy towards the end, right? And when I mean the theater, I mean Alyssa, Jordan, Kelsey, and their friend Chris. They were all screaming like, "Yeah!" And I'm like, and all the kids were like, "Yeah!" And all the parents were like, "What the fuck's going on over there?" it was great. No, it was a good movie.
Okay, I'm glad.
Nice.
I'm
glad.
very excited.
I'm excited too. I want to see.
All right, look, we don't want to keep you from your cinematic masterpiece, Rush.
Yeah, you know,
Shut up,
Morbius, the
shut
greatest
up.
movie of all time.
I'll stab you.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say is like the Citizen Kane and then Morbius, you know, like the same
Yeah, same
Fight
level.
Club.
Yeah. Best
All right,
movie.
so I guess like with that, with a little bit of a catch up for each of us, I do want to thank everyone in the audience, everyone who's just listening into the Voice Chat podcast after 1 year. Thank you
Homies.
so
True
much.
homies.
Seriously, you guys mean a lot to us. Thank you so much for sticking by. Thank you so much for listening to this. And we are planning to bring in guests for the next few episodes, but maybe one guest at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, get more personal.
So if you have
More
cool
first?
guests, comment them down below. We'll look at them and be like, yeah, they're cool.
Or we'll be like, they're not cool.
Most likely.
Laddie will say that only.
I would say that.
The entire time with the guest, you're just like,
Every single. You're
whatever
not cool.
happens in Vegas stays in
Stays in
Vegas. All right, and with that, ladies, everybody,
Bye.
and logging off now.
But, whatever happens on the podcast,
Yo.
stay.
No, we ended it.